Welcome to the 2023 USA Archery Indoor Nationals Finals here in Louisville, Kentucky. My name is Chuck Cooley. This is the famous Jesse Broadwater, and we are here to bring you the next match of the day. What a match it's going to be. This is the compound women's gold medal match, the final, and we have a repeat customer here, somebody that's always at the top of the page. Paige Pearce as your #1 qualifier, and Toja Ellison. This is going to be a fantastic match. They're going to send them out here in just 1 second. Those are not the archers. Those are the coaches in the box. That's Brady Ellison and Tate Morgan. Those are the coaches that are going to be in the box behind the archers, kind of.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the finals arena, the compound women. In target 2, Toja Ellison. And shooting first on target 1, Paige Pearce.
All right, so
looking forward to a great match. I want to say thanks to USA Archery, Competition Archery Media. They've done a great job of putting together this package. Zeiss helping us out a little bit on the side.
Yep, a lot of good sponsors and a lot of good coverage here. It's pretty cool that they kind of piggyback this event on with the NFA Indoor National, so these guys and gals don't have to, make another trip, another weekend away. So here we go. We got two heavy hitters here. I'm sure you guys have seen these two before.
World championships, gold medalists, tons of each in each women's pocket. Paige comes out of the gate, misses just a little bit to the right.
That's the first I've seen her miss in about 4 years. No, she's been on fire lately. I mean, good shot from Toja.
Excellent shot from Toja. Now these women are shooting for about $8,000 for first place, plus contingency, and $4,000 for second place. Wow, dead center.
Paige is still working that hinge. I just noticed she's still shooting the hinge release.
That's a recent change for her.
Yeah, I believe so. It's been a few months, but
wow, also inside out. Jeez.
Now this is the compound target, so the 10 in this is a little smaller than the recurve 10.
Yeah, it's a lot smaller. It's about the size of a dime.
Yep.
This is 18 meters, which is 20 yards. That's dead center as well. Paige is so strong, so tough to beat. These two have quite a history of going head to head.
A little left.
I'm going to say that's just a little left.
Yeah, you can see a little bit of nerves and stuff, which happens to everyone, I'm sure she didn't miss an X over there practicing before she walked up on this stage, and then they come here and anything can happen in this final. So, a lot of times when people watch the gold medal finals and, someone that usually shoots a 150 shoots a 147, they're like, oh man, that's terrible, but they don't. I think a lot of people don't understand the amount of pressure that you're actually under sometimes up there, and it takes a lot to hold it all together. So yeah,
you've done this, you've won this before, so I mean, the pressure's real. Yeah,
it's all about just keep it, how can you compose yourself, stick to your game plan, your mental strategy and everything. That's what it's all about indoors. It's just there's no weather to affect you. It's all about you and the target and trying to keep your mental game in check. So
executing a great shot.
So they did tie on that one.
And it's only 15 arrows. Now, this is compound archery, so compound versus the recurve, they scored a little bit differently. In the recurve, in those competitions, it is a set scoring system. So if you have more points than your competitor, you win that set. With compound, it is cumulative total. So it's just a race to the end, and whoever has the most points wins.
Right. Well, she looks super solid. That's possibly a 10. Gonna probably go to a judge on that one, but Toja shooting the new Hoyt Stratos here. Looks like a 36.
Yep, she got that one. Good shot. That's a great shot
Yeah.
of her release there, and you can see how she's going to trigger that. She's just pulling through that release.
Ooh,
Wow, that's
that was
a
tall.
really high miss for her. That's very strange.
Yeah, that release.
Very out of character.
Yeah, that is. That release she's shooting, it, you can set it up as a thumb button or a hinge, and she has it set up as a hinge. Looks like Toya's shooting a button.
Yep. Missed just a little bit right, so they're even match here.
Paige is not going to be happy. I know her, and she's never happy when she misses. And
No, especially when her last one was dead center.
yeah. So I don't know if Toja is paying attention to what happened over there. A lot of times you try not to, but sometimes it's hard not to. That's going to be
It's
good,
edgy,
I
but
think.
I think she's going to be in there.
So
So you see Paige kind of, she was motioning to her arrow agent. I wonder if she's going to pull that second arrow, the one that missed.
Okay.
She's going to take that out of the quiver, and I saw she just got another one from Tate, her coach, behind the box.
yeah, that's probably one that Tate fletched. He probably fletched it wrong or something.
We
But
say that in jest. I mean,
Yeah.
we're all close friends here.
Yeah.
So do you think he winds up? There's a good shot of the mechanic.
Yeah, there's old Tate.
Although Paige is a pretty solid bow mechanic herself. I don't think she's got any fear of tearing her stuff down.
No, she
Right in
knows
the
her.
living room, she'll just scatter parts and put it all back together.
She's been doing it ever since she can walk, pretty much. I mean, I've seen pictures of her. She's just old enough to walk, and she had a bow in her hand. So
Yep. It's a tie match right now, 58-58.
yeah, with so few arrows, you know, there's a lot riding on each arrow. So, you know, you got 15 arrows to get it done.
Yeah, you're at the end in a hurry.
Yeah, you want to hit every single one of them, and if you don't, you know, then you just got to wonder what your opponent's doing. So that was a quick shot from
Ooh,
Toja.
yeah, and you can see she's staring down at the
Yeah,
ground. She did not like that at all. So that's an opportunity for Paige to kind of capitalize here. Man, she holds that bow so still.
Yeah, well, she's got like 17 pounds of stabilizer weight on it. I have no idea how she does that or how any of these guys and gals do it. I can't do it, but
I can't hold that much weight.
no, it's crazy.
I'm not afraid to tell you. There's a great shot. She liked that.
Yep.
But I noticed Paige changed her bars this year. You know how she's always had those bars kicked up?
Yeah, I noticed that.
And she's got them more parallel this year.
Yep.
She's always had those back bars kind of kicked up in the air.
It's going to be a close one. Can't really tell from this angle, but
I'm going to go out on that bottom arrow.
these are 23 size shafts, so
Yep, 23/64 of an inch in diameter,
that was
9 millimeters. Or no,
9.3 millimeters.
9.3 millimeters
Yep.
maximum outside diameter.
Yeah. So I don't know what they're going to call Paige's.
Yeah, he's breaking out the magnifier, so he wants to get a good look at it. Now these officials, these are trained officials by USA Archery. It's not just some guy with a red shirt. They actually spend a lot of time trying to teach them how to get it right
Yeah.
and make sure that the archer gets every point that they've earned. It's not their job to take points away. It's their job to make sure that if you get the point, you get the point.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So
they're non-biased and just try to make the best call they can. So.
Yep. So they'll break out the magnifier and they'll give it a couple of good looks. And you really only have to touch that line there to
Yeah.
get that higher score. You don't have to break the line. You just got to touch the outside edge of it.
Yep. That was a good shot of Toya's release pouch there. So of course, Toja is Brady Ellison's wife, so they both have a clothing and accessory line together. So they got hats, shirts, release pouches, some pretty cool stuff. So
You can see it on her hat there, that black logo up on
Yep.
the top of her hat. That's that Brady Ellison logo.
I know they've been shooting a lot. I know they just recently.
You know, this indoor season.
Yeah.
You know, Chris has been on an absolute tear, and he's been training with these guys.
Right.
And I think it shows.
Yeah. It takes so much time and dedication, you know, to get where these guys and gals are at. I mean, it's.
Well, look at you. You've done this as a full-time job for how many years now?
It's 30 some, probably 30
Right.
altogether. But yeah, I've been
But to live at the top, well, there's just a little low miss there. To live at the top is so difficult.
And it gets harder and harder every year because
these young kids are getting good, aren't they?
Yeah, the competition just keeps getting. Ooh, no, she's not gonna like that one at all.
She hung the 9 there. It's a 9. It's a big miss, but it's still a 9, so it doesn't look as bad as it could be.
Yep.
Paige got that back in there, so there's a 29 for Paige.
She said yep before that even was
she
halfway down to the target. She knew it.
As soon as it broke.
All right, that's a
29. They tied.
So,
as big as that miss is, they still tied.
Right. Yeah. She's not happy. Toya's not. She's taking a sigh. She's like, man, what do I got to do here? And it's tough. Like you look at what they shoot to get here. You know, I mean.
Well, when you look at Paige, I mean, she shot her first match. She shot a 148.
Yeah.
Toya shot a 147, which means they missed 3 times.
Yeah.
Right.
That was for the quarterfinals, and then.
In the semis, Paige almost cleaned it. She won 149.
Yeah.
And she didn't miss an arrow until the last end.
Yeah.
Toya was a 147.
Yeah, so it just shows the amount of pressure on this final stage it can get you. So this is the last end here.
And we should be tied. You can hear them flipping the boards down there. 116 apiece.
So here we go.
And again, the maximum possible score is 150 points. So if they both shot perfect here, it'd be 146s.
Yep. That's what everyone
wants
to see.
In a gold medal match is that's a killer score.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever it takes, you know.
You know, we used to have a collective idea that, you know, maybe the kids or maybe the women weren't as good as the men, and I don't think that's true anymore.
No.
Would you like to shoot against either one of these two every day?
Their scores are right up there. We're beating a lot of the men's
scores. They're world-class men's scores,
yeah.
10-10. We're still tied. Big breath by Paige.
Paige running true ball, Excel, AAE. That's a close one. I'm
going to say that's in.
I'm going to call it in.
She rests that thumb on there and just pulls through. See that elbow go straight back? That's a miss.
Just wide.
All right, so for Toya to have a chance, Paige needs to miss this arrow, or the last arrow needs to be called out. One of the two.
Yeah. Another close one.
Edgy, but I think it's there. Maybe. I'll give it a 50-50.
Yep.
Toya definitely
needs to hit this one.
She's got to have this arrow.
Oh,
nope.
Just wide. So it could be tied, or Paige could have won by 2. It's hard to say right here.
Toya for sure has 2 out. She's on bail number 2. Paige.
I think that.
You think that's a 30?
I think it's a 29. I mean, it's so close. It's hard to tell from this monitor I'm looking at, but it didn't take them long to look at it, I'll tell you that. So I'm going to say they called it a 30. Looks like it. They're congratulating each other there, so.
You know, it's so tough in this situation because you're friends,
right?
When you're off the line, you're friends. Yep, it's decided.
Paige got it.
Yep, Paige got it.
So I don't know how many years she's won this. I know she won it quite a few in a row, and then
I think she won it three or four in a row, and then didn't win it. Hold on, I had a note about that.
Yeah, she's a multiple-time champion here, which is not easy to do, but great shooting from both of them, Toya and Paige.
Yeah, Paige was a 3-time straight winner, and then Olivia Dean won it last time. She was only 15 years old, and then Paige has now won it back. So, yeah, she's very much a powerhouse in this particular event. Congratulations to Paige Pearce winning the compound women's gold medal match at the 2023 USA Archery Indoor Nationals final. $8,000 goes to the winner. Stay tuned. More matches coming up.